Violent crimes get a lot of attention from the media, even though they account for only 4% of all crimes committed. If it bleeds, it leads, as the old schoolers say. The truth is that crimes against property outnumber crimes against persons, but property does not bleed, does not cry out funerals, and does not seek revenge. Worse yet, according to Corporal Mervyn Robinson's presentation of crime statistics, both victims and suspects are mostly young men between the ages of 21 and 30. What does the murder victim profile show?
It shows a clear concentration of victims within the age 21 to 30 the age range, 21 to 30 years. They accounted for 16 out of the 40 total victims, followed by 11 victims within the age group 31 to 40. Younger individuals ages 11 to 20 represented 3, while the older age groups had 5 victims. Notably, no victims were recorded in the age 0 to 10, and in terms of sex, all victims for the first 6 months of this year were male.
Suspects did not differ greatly from victims, showing that the young male demographic continues to be the most at risk of both committing violent crimes and falling victim to them.
There were 18 male suspects have been arrested and charged for murders, 1 female, and in the remainder, they have had no suspects have been identified.
In the larger category of offenses against persons, there was some relatively good news.
From 2020 to 2024, the number of accepted cases of offenses against persons peaked in 2022, before declining in the subsequent years. In 2024, the number of accepted cases declined by 19% when compared to 2023. Detected cases also increased up to 2022 but decreased thereafter. The detection rate fluctuated around 50%, peaking at 52 in 2022 and dropping to 46 in 2023, with a slight recovery to 51 this year.
The good news that usually gets overshadowed in the media is not in the isolated incidents reported, but in the big picture, which police only report twice a year.
Crime against persons accounted for 19% of total crimes, while offenses against property made up 20%. Summary offenses dominated the categories, representing 54% of the total 6,758 incidents. Other categories, such as firearm and drug offenses, collectively contributed 4%.
The mixed bag of good and bad statistics came at a time when St. Lucia's homicide rate shot up to 2 per week during the summer. With such alarming figures, it is not surprising that both the media and the public are alarmed. However, the big picture statistics suggest that while the task is difficult, the fight against crime is not being lost. For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seafley.